tonight, we are finishing the versus battle that we started. Because y'all was pausing too much. Y'all was pausing. Check this out. This what we're about to watch right now is anybody that say that I started off Drake versus Kendrick. Yes, I'm still here. I'm probably cover this for the rest of this year, bro. All 2025. So you still, yes, we're not leaving here. No. So this podcast is a former podcast that we did when it first started. Anybody that say, Kito, you biased and this, they stay calling me biased. This right here shows you when this first started, this from when it first started, I was leaning towards Drake. I didn't know too much about Kendrick. I was leaning towards, so Drake took somebody who was kind of, I really wouldn't. I don't know where I was leaning. I haven't watched it, but I know I wasn't talking bad about Drake. It was no slander. Drake's actions make somebody like me keep it what? 1,000 wow. I'm not a stand to nobody. If you do bitch things, you're gonna get bitch results. So with that being said, check this out right here, bro. This interview is probably like an hour long. You know what I mean? It's my partner Zai. Shouts out to Zai Bennett. And it's my partner Mr. who will be on the versus battle tonight. I don't know if we should start over. Should we cover all the moments, including BBL Drizzy, Rick Ross? I don't know. But this podcast right here shows that I was not biased. I started off, I don't know. I really don't know what the hell I said, so let me not say too much. No, hop in the comment sections and leave your thoughts about it. But check it out. Oh, before we start, check out this shot right now that they was hating on. Man, it ain't no edit. It ain't AI. It's all me. Check this shot out right now, and then the podcast gonna start after the shot. If you haven't joined us on Patreon, what are you doing? I punched you for real. I want to show y'all because people don't believe I make this shot all the time. I like to make. I make coffee every morning, but when I make it, I just can't throw it away. I have to turn it into Steph Curry. So I want y'all to see this. You see that? I don't even see the goal, but this how raw I am, bro. Oh my God. Bro! You can't make this up! No, one time. I swear to God, I just turned the camera.
Shouts out to my sponsor, the best music store online that you can possibly come across. What is it, Kito? You might ask. It is Zzounds. Zzounds, man. Them are my friends. Remember, they will split your payments up if you ain't got the bread right now. Just be sure to check the link in the description below. It's been so long since I did it. It didn't feel that good, but that is it. Check the link below. Zzounds, baby. Boom! All right, we started. I got Mr. with me. Bam! I got Zai with me.
What it do?
With the 454, that sounds so easy. But anyhow. All right, well, we're here today. I'll tell you why we're here today. We're going to have a discussion. We got to talk about the beef, the rap beef that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? He say Metro Boomin won. You feel me? No, he doesn't say that. He didn't say that. All right, he did. I just wanted to break the ice. I just wanted to break the ice. Blow. We've been doing all this, and then a fly arrived right now.
I know, as soon as I'm done.
Right there, but you know, I'm part, boy. He know, he respected. But anyhow, so you, Zai.
What's up?
We got to start off. I'm going to start off with you, bro.
Talk to me.
Who winning? Who winning the beef right now, bro?
Who winning?
Who winning right now? Who would you pick out of everybody right now? Who would you say winning?
Sadly enough, not even sadly enough, but a lot of people don't want to hear it or accept it. But that boy Drake, he kind of got the upper hand right now. He got the upper hand right now. In my personal opinion, he dropped some heat. A lot of people weren't expecting him to drop heat. Well, I think people were expecting him to drop heat, but not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He rapped like he was dark skinned. Like he did. He definitely rapped like he was dark skinned.
He got dark skin energy.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it got everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. They waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
Not dark skin, man. Mr. Who's Up right now?
I think that, you know, me personally, I know a lot of people, we did expect that from Drake. I know he got that in him, that he gonna go. That's the whole reason why I wanted him to say something, because I didn't think he was gonna come like that, like, because I didn't think he was gonna come like that, but I didn't think he was gonna just respond. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga just ain't been responding to Kendrick since he called him out 10 years ago. It's like he said your name 10 years ago. You been doing the slight little stuff that ain't gonna work, because Kendrick been bullying these niggas for the past 10 years. So for Drake to even say something, I'm like, okay, that's a W for me with him. At least I'll give him some credit with just responding, but I don't think he up just cause of the verse, because Kendrick's verse was just so like, it was more aggressive. It was just like it was more intent. Like, I'm really trying to murder you niggas like again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like remind them.
You saying the one from 10 years ago?
No, that one, but the one he just
But
did.
this one that he just did.
Like that.
With the Metro Boomin.
Yeah, with like that.
So let me ask y'all, what do y'all think? I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm going to be honest. Y'all, they let me hear all of the records, bro. So I just heard everything. Because I didn't really know. I saw clips. But in their entirety, it just brought me up to speed on even the backstories, you know, or what Drake may or may not be talking about. However, I can say this right here. Nobody talking about Future.
No,
that's the elephant in the room.
Here's the thing. First off, Future should be mentioned if we're talking about who making noise. You know, if the topic is, because for me personally, the battle I'm looking for was Kendrick and Drake. And that's what I was looking for with bars, with these two niggas, right? Then all of a sudden, they talk about charts and who's making noise or whatever, and you can't leave out Future if that's the case.
Oh, no,
Future
definitely
has been consistent and ain't missed since 2012. Like, he been here. So you can't leave him out. Like, I agree with Charlamagne when he said it should be like the Fantastic Four and Future's in there. The big three and add Future. Like, for real.
But this is not about that. This, to me, this ain't the Floyd Mayweather, goddamn it, who's selling out the pay-per-view. Nah. What we talking about is when we talking about in that booth, and when it comes to lyricism, I thought that's what the battle was about. Now, if you're right, if you're talking numbers, because I'm thinking about the old fabric of hip-hop when we think about Jay-Z and Nas, you think about Tupac against every motherfucker in New York. Yeah. And you think about that, bro.
Yeah, they not using that criteria. These niggas is using the criteria of I'm more of a real nigga than you, and I do it up bigger than you.
No,
that's this type. No, I'm telling you.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because the majority of the talk that they doing to each other is the money, the charts, and relevancy. That's kind of like what they doing when they saying Drake with a drop and give me 50. He attacking Kendrick's. He's not attacking his bars because everybody know you can't. He can't do that because he know he dope.
He's Kendrick.
So what else can you say? Well, you are dope, but I'm better than you because, nigga, I'm popping in Japan right now. I'm over in Japan busy right now. He said, you ain't catching up on the numbers. You ain't catching up with the money. Like, stop it. Like, he's like, the money you make, that's merch money to us.
That's crazy.
He said it's a merchandise fee for us. You know what I'm saying? So they clowning their status because they both know they go. Yeah. You can't say the next nigga whack. That ain't true.
Kendrick, and this is a little bit off top, but I gotta say this. Kendrick don't seem like he care about the money. He just don't come off. Not saying he don't, because at the end of the day, it was business. However, he don't come off like that. And the reason I say this, he the type of motherfucker I would see, nigga, 20 years from now, he gonna sell his portfolio for like $2 billion. So he the type to end up with the money ass shit.
And you know why? You know why I agree with you? Because a lot of different artists come into the game for different reasons. Some artists actually come into the game to tell their story. Mm-hmm. And I think Kendrick was one of them niggas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anything less or more about Drake and why he came into the game, but I honestly feel like when you come from a certain type of demographic, when you come from a certain type of lifestyle, a certain type of struggle, you just want to tell your story. And whatever else come with that, whatever money, that's cool. I could take care of my moms, my family, everybody's straight. You know what I'm saying? They got the cars, whatever.
Yeah.
4 bodies of work, all on classics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take nothing away from that, bro. He came. He came. He saw. He conquered. That's
J. Cole said.
J. Cole wrote that was a 7-minute drill. He didn't even mean that. If he meant that, he wouldn't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a 7-minute drill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows. And if you actually listen to Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Bless You, and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, they all cohesive in a way. Yeah. He put out real art, you know what I'm saying? If you actually listen to him like that, you know what I'm saying?
He is the most like I do agree. He is out of everybody. Now I can say though, J. Cole, I always gave it to Kendrick, no question. It was no question. It was always Kendrick.
Right.
J. Cole has slowly crept right there to where I hear some J. Cole shit. Well, I'm like, damn.
I don't want to hear that nigga name said, bro. Like,
So Mr. If you haven't noticed, is super disappointed in J. Cole.
For real, he's not part of the discussion right now.
Mr. And if you don't know, some of y'all know, Mr. is a lyricist, man. He been doing this like for real, like real actual lyricist. He can break down lyrics and he can provide the lyrics. Either or.
In another life, yeah, we'd be discussing, yeah, for sure.
But
December route.
he don't like in the art of hip hop when an MC not ready to make steel sharpen steel.
Right, man, come on.
I think that's a good way of putting it, man.
Jay and Nas would never, man, like,
How long it took Jay and Nas to piece it up? It took them niggas almost 20-some years to piece it up.
For real?
And it was like a business move at the end of the day. Like,
minute.
but in the midst of all that, they still had a certain level of respect for each other. Even though I got respect for you, that's cool, but it's still fuck you right now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we gonna kick it like this. Let's kick it like this, my nigga. Like
right.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think the apology, like, granted, your stance on the apology, we get it. But bro, this is hip hop, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why would you smack that man and go hide behind a teacher like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
crazy.
Damn, that is a good analogy. Is what he did.
That is a good analogy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
He done called all the man work trash except one thing.
You've been popping shit for the past year. All 2023, J. Cole is jumping on every nigga song and killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like he been killing every feature, bro.
He slick like he slick the top rapper right. You know what I'm saying? At that point, like
exactly.
Anytime you see J. Cole next to another nigga name on the song, you know he coming with heat.
Yeah.
You know it. The feature, you know what I'm saying? From the shit that he did with Moneybagg, the shit he did with 21 Savage, you know what I'm saying? Like all these niggas, dog, you know what I'm saying? The shit he did with Benny the Butcher, bro.
Benny the Butcher.
All these niggas, like he hopping on songs with niggas, and it's like
down to Lil Yachty.
He not. I wouldn't
He jumping
even,
on everybody. He said he would do something with Young Boy.
I wouldn't even say he's shitting on niggas. He's such a lyrical genius that he's staying in the realm, but still kind of stepping over here with his. You know what I'm saying?
He's showing bar superioriority.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Even on the song with Lil Durk, like which charted, which won. It won. Didn't it won some?
Should have won a Grammy.
They did, right?
Definitely won a Grammy.
Yeah, so he jumped on and murdered that. You know what I'm saying? And he's been singing and he's been sizzling a little. I do this. I'm the best at this. They don't want no features with me because I'm gonna do this. You've been saying that type of stuff.
And that is so Kendrick's fault though.
You know,
because he drops so much that he can easily make because he drops so much. When you working like he working, and you see somebody not putting in similar work, you get the feeling it, bro. Think about how you feel when you write a high verse. Now do that time 10, opposed to when maybe somebody, your lyrical adversary or whatever, he not doing it like that. How you feel over here? Matter of fact, what's your conversation behind closed doors? You know Kendrick ain't really fucking with me, bro.
Probably.
Cause you gotta feel like that.
Yeah, but then
you winning Grammys with Durk. How you feel right?
Kendrick winning Grammys too, though.
Yeah, but
Kendrick winning Pulitzer.
He's won more Grammys than Drake.
Bro,
he did.
Yes.
Kendrick did.
Yes, he has more Grammys than Drake.
No.
And Cole.
Bro, you got.
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
Is this nigga lying or what?
Do your series.
That's no. Listen, bro. That's a fact though, because people talk, oh, he better than him. He better than him. Look at the real facts, bro. You gotta look at the real facts. Yeah, Kendrick might not be putting out that as much work as consistent as the other two counterparts are, but do he need to? Do he need to?
No. If you drop a classic,
bro,
if you drop in good, what they say, quality over quantity any day. No, I do agree.
It's definitely quality.
But we in an era right now. Y'all know this. You only good as your last name, and attention spans are like this now for certain things. Now, what I can say about Kendrick Lamar, he has to me like a cult-like following that will wait and don't mind that. But I'm just saying, but in the public eye of the masses of people, of why the Drakes and the J. Cole's be booming so much and why they will make more money is because of the volume that they put out.
I think Kendrick has sold more on his tour than Drake did.
He sold more?
on this tour.
Man, you pulling these numbers out of anywhere now.
know.
We gotta see.
Heard
We gotta check.
Wait, we'll have to look that one up.
We gotta look.
I don't know
Nigga,
about
where
that.
my phone at, bro? He just pulling these numbers out every goddamn. You know, Kendrick has outsold Michael
I
Jackson.
don't know, bro. Like, don't get
Twice.
me wrong. Don't
Nah,
get me wrong. The nigga did, you know, everybody did what they was supposed to do, but shit, I don't know about that one, mister.
We ain't gonna let this one. We ain't finna let you just keep throwing out these numbers.
Not that
Siri
light,
ain't
not
moving
that light.
fast
Look, the
enough.
light skinned boy that was on, that brought 21 Savage and J. Cole on tour with him. I don't know about that one,
I
bro.
remember that too.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Here we
bro.
go. Kendrick Lamar smashes Drake's tour record.
Where they sitting at?
Kendrick Lamar smashes Drake's record as Big Steppers tour pulls in over 100 million. That's the mic drop.
He might drop that.
I mean, I didn't agree or
Drop
disagree.
that
I just said I don't know. I just said I don't know.
No, we didn't never say no. We just questioned the validity of these numbers. Because you just saying numbers like you got them up there like Rain Man.
See, like,
you got them up there like
that
Rain
goes back
Man.
to what you were saying earlier. Like, Kendrick has a cult-like following.
You got to be accepted.
Similar to Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce, goddamn, go raise her babies, go have 10 more.
Yeah.
The Beehive find out, the world find out Beyonce doing something else. They all ears, bro.
No facts.
Same thing with Kendrick, dog. Like,
Well,
when
bitch,
you,
we doing
niggas
country,
know
it
Kendrick
is.
is coming.
And listen to this lineup, yo. It said that puts him ahead of Drake and the Migos, Aubrey and the Three Migos tour.
Wow.
The Drake and the Future's Summer 16 tour. The Kanye West and Jay-Z's Watch the Throne tour. His own Damn tour. And Travis Scott's Astro World tour.
God damn. Hold on, bro. Kendrick, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Wow.
The nigga been busy, man. I ain't know you was doing it like that. Respect, my nigga.
I ain't know. I ain't
Bitch,
know,
don't kill my vibe.
And that was
Damn.
Mr. Morale and the Big
Yeah,
Steppers.
bro.
I didn't know
Morale and
that.
the
I didn't know that. Tour.
They go back to
you
what I
seen
was
that
saying,
show?
though.
I haven't seen the show.
You haven't seen that show? They
I've
got
been
it.
busy. I've been busy. Like,
They got it's on demand on one of them channels.
gotta check it
wanna
out.
say Showtime or HBO or some shit.
it's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Man, he put it's a production.
That man. All right. Let's shift gears a little bit, man. Cause just you talking about the tour, it just got me going back in my mind, listening to Mr. Morale and the fucking Big Steppers, bro. Like this nigga, bro. Niggas is not putting together projects like Doc putting together them projects,
Nah,
bro.
he not.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was kind of like a stage play
It was
almost,
like
right?
a Broadway,
like a Broadway.
play.
Yeah, bro.
You got
Fucking
Kodak Black when they're doing poetry.
doing poetry, dog, and not
Kodak
missing a
Black?
mother. He
Yeah.
narrated damn near the whole album.
No, stop. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah,
he
bro.
got Kodak Black
He
to
got
do
Yak on that motherfucker.
That
talking
wild
that
looking
shit.
little young nigga.
Kodak Black is on Kendrick album in the interludes doing poetry.
and talking that
And
shit.
talking-
Kendrick,
shit.
if you think about it, Kendrick don't look like he played with people like in high school. Like he didn't play, like I can't picture that nigga running through the hallway. Like he don't look like he played, bro. It was
You stupid. But no, bro, like no, for real. If you think
I'm
about
so
it,
sick. How can you picture it though?
Yeah.
He not a playful nigga, bro.
he was the nigga. He was slick. He was slick. The one nigga that was hanging. He was the one nigga that was in the cut, bro, with the street niggas, dog, in the book, writing some shit.
The
bro.
smart nigga that's
With a
still
pack
with
of
the
9
street
letters and a
nigga. No, I
basketball.
can see
Is that what he
that.
said?
That was me, man.
No, and I always got a little attitude in class, but know all the answer ass
No, all
nigga.
the motherfucking answers. He
And I
wouldn't
can
say
see,
too
no,
much.
I can see this nigga
Definitely-
being just like this
I
too.
see a lot of parallels, man.
And see, he still got the little. If he had an
got a
attitude, like he
question.
could do it. Show him that. Show him what you're.
I got a question.
Nah,
for
but for real. But the nigga know all the answers though. I'm telling you, like for real.
He the genius in class. But I got a question, right? J. Cole said 4 albums in what, 10 years?
Yeah.
All right, 4 albums.
4 albums, 12 years.
12
55.
years.
Yeah. He took the Jay-Z line.
He took the Jay-Z line. Slick.
clever.
Clever.
I liked it.
But
I
is it
liked
really
But-
that though? Like, is it really that?
guess he
Exactly.
about to address-
Clever, but Good Kid, Mad City. To Pimp a Butterfly, Tupac.
Yeah.
Or it was supposed to be Tupac. To
Pac
Pimp a-
narrated
to
the
Pimp-
album.
To Pimp a Caterpillar, what the original name was going to be. You got Damn.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What J. Cole got that can match those, and what Drake got that can match those?
Albums.
Albums.
No.
None.
See, that's where you wrong at. And I'm gonna tell you,
like
and I'm not
Drake,
saying, I'm
yeah.
saying, see,
But it ain't fucking.
I'm gonna tell you the difference already. We approaching this wrong. Drake not in it for that.
right.
Drake do Tootsie, what's his Tootsie Slides?
do hits.
Drake
He don't.
Drake is a hit maker.
He more, and it goes back to the volume. He's a volume puncher.
Yeah.
Like like you said, Kendrick is more of a craftsman. He remind me of like Andre 3000, more lyrical, without all the without meeting fucking what's the girl got me with Erykah Badu. Without Erykah Badu, if Andre would have never met Erykah Badu ass shit, because he more like I say, I don't think money when I see him. Right. Nothing about me think that nigga balling. Like I wouldn't even know that motherfucker was on problem if you see him at the grocery store.
Right.
Ass nigga. So when I think about that, I think about Drake is willing to do a song with Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? He willing to do a song with Glorilla. And even, let's keep it 1,000. Drake is still they styles, bro. Drake done had it's been 9 Drake, so many different versions of Drake.
It's a lot of different.
Think about pre-Migo Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake is smart enough to go like an alligator, bro, and adapt
Drake
to
is
the new thing.
rapper's
Whatever
rapper.
the new thing is, Drake is going to be there to accept it, to embrace it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep going, bro.
But see what he does.
Kendrick don't
is-
change.
No, but what Kendrick does is create a different type of trend of his own that you can't like match. He hasn't sounded the same on every one of his albums. His delivery and presentation been different like every album. He don't rap the same. He don't be in the same pockets. He up here, down there, over there, some mesh type of vocals.
And it's a
he'll use,
growth.
and it's like this. It's like
So y'all think Kendrick winning clearly?
it's like paint.
It's like the way we do just hearing y'all ain't talked about Drake and them like that at all.
Nah,
you
nah.
niggas ain't
When you
saying no
talk
mess.
about
This
art-
nigga
when
talking
you
with the
talk about
head.
artistry-
Mr. just did a sculpture of this guy lyrics.
I'm just
When
saying,
you talk about artistry, though,
Y'all ain't mention Rose.
niggas is not fucking.
we ain't got the rest.
Niggas is not fucking with Kendrick on the artistic level. It's not happening.
No.
Because if they were, they have more awards. They have Pulitzers.
Yeah.
No.
Kendrick got one of those.
But Drake is Mr. Billboard.
Drake is definitely Mr. Billboard. For sure. Drake is definitely Mr. Billboard. You
But what
can't
the
take that
numbers you
away.
showed me though, boy, make me think like shit. Is he?
He
They,
is.
they,
But
they are.
I know he is.
They
I know
are
he
hip hop's version.
No matter what it could have tour.
The tour is different. I know that's separate, but
They are hip hop's
did
version
not
of
know.
Michael Jackson and Prince, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They are hip hop's version.
and I
of that,
definitely
dog.
Exact
agree.
rep-
Because if you
and
think
Jay-Z
about
and
it-
Nas.
Because you
It's
think
the same
about it,
comparison.
Michael Jackson was a pop star. You know what I'm saying? He was great at what he did. Prince played every instrument.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Prince did his
Yeah.
motherfucking
Facts.
thing.
Yeah.
But they were both like,
Prince was
oh,
more
shit,
artistic
Prince.
approach.
You know what I'm saying? It was a
That
more
is a-
artistic
that is a
approach.
fact.
So it's like,
And they're making them comparisons themselves.
Prince
Right.
had more hands on with the whole thing, like a Kendrick.
See, Drake, you remember First Person Shooter by Drake? And you
Yeah.
see at the end, he dressed like Michael Jackson and he got the glove.
Yeah.
on. So he did the Mike Jack.
I'm one away
and
from
then that's
Michael,
when
nigga beat it.
and then that's when Kendrick came and said,
Prince
Prince
outlived Mike
outlived Mike Jack, right? So that was
Nigga
back
bomb.
at him. Bomb,
Bomb.
you know. And so then he come back and Drake say, well, what's a prince to a king? That's
Yeah.
a son, nigga. And the name of Michael Jackson's son his name is Prince. You know what I mean? And a prince
To a son, yeah,
to a
son.
king, that's the son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like double entendre, but they're addressing each it's the rebuttals and everything going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why the subliminals is not really subliminals if you following the records, because they answering each other.
If Kendrick, I gotta say this to Kendrick, and before we move on to Rose, because we gotta talk about Rose. Kendrick, if you're listening, given that I'm on a song with Easy Mill and Eminem, you could possibly listen.
Oh God.
Anybody that'll listen, nigga, you at the grocery store. I know you heard. No, I know you heard. Shouts out Easy Mill. No, but for real.
Shameless blow.
Shameless ones. Always, dude. Hey, no. I can say this right here. Keep it user friendly, my guy, because you're killing them. Keep it user friendly where these dumb people can keep up with it. You won already. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm going to say this real quick. If I had to listen to somebody rap and you ask me, do I want to hear Drake or Kendrick Lamar? I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar. Because Drake, to me, sometimes get too bubblegummy. Like, Kendrick is rapping. Like, I know if I want some rap, but it's times like these that Drake will snap. I'm not saying he can't, but on a consistency basis, I don't know which Drake gonna show up. Is it the Sexy Red on there with Sexy Red having fun, Drake? Or is it the, you know what I'm saying, for real? Because I got
Or
to
is
pick.
it Meek back to back?
Is it back to back Drake?
That's who I was waiting to come out. He should have answered Pusha with that.
I
version
think
of him.
unpopular opinion.
What?
I think back to back might be harder than this new diss record.
It is.
It is.
It is. It definitely is.
Back to back. When I
so
heard back to back
disrespectful.
in the club, I said,
heard
"Oh shit, this
Yeah.
different. This different, bro. This
It's
different."
over.
I was thinking Meek was a battle rapper in
But
Philly.
the artwork he did for the back to back though, with the dude.
What
from
did Meek
Toronto,
ever respond?
It just didn't.
He couldn't.
It just didn't.
He couldn't.
He responded with a group song with other niggas rapping on it, including Beanie Siegel. Like it just didn't hit.
Gilly was on
It
it?
didn't land. No, it
It wasn't affiliate type, nigga.
wasn't affiliate type.
He had to put, what's the battle rapper from Philly? Your boy.
Reed Dollars.
Reed Dollars. What's Reed Dollars?
Oh, you just about to say easy.
No, not easy. No. What's your boy that got Joey Jihad though?
Joey Jihad.
Yeah, Joey Jihad.
Yeah, Joey Jihad.
He got knocked out on cam.
Yeah, I don't know about
You
that.
didn't see what?
I don't know.
Oh man, my knowledge go deeper than Misters. All right, we got to go on. So boom, how long did it take Rose to respond?
Like 17 minutes,
Like,
bro.
for real.
like, bro, the shit was so fast, dog. I said, damn, he must have heard it and said, off to the back cave.
Like the
you know what I'm
time-
saying? Like quick, like
Just
The amount
like
of
that,
time
just
it
like
take
that,
to make
dog.
some ramen noodles, that nigga was ready. That
Yeah.
nigga- he put up a clip of him laughing in the studio with the beat playing in the background.
Was he in the studio or was he in the gym? It looked like he was in the gym.
I don't know where he was.
He was somewhere.
But
Rick
the
Ross was-
instrumental was playing in the background
Yeah.
that he did the
Rick
song.
Ross was in the gym.
Somewhere.
Yeah, Rick Ross is working out, man.
He did that so because they knew that was gonna be the angle.
But-
He's smart. It's smarter than I thought.
This is, I feel like,
He said with the
listen,
beat playing.
Ross said some shit on Drink Champs. He said him and Drake are amongst the few MCs that are in the 2 percentile that can walk in the studio, hear a beat, and write the song.
Man, you
You know what
subscribe
I'm
to the same shit. I heard that same shit, bro.
For sure. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
he
saying?
said. Exactly.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like Ross's record was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because it came out of nowhere, it was quick, and it wasn't no bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was definitely a record that deserves some respect.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He came with it.
I gotta say this. So Kendrick so far to me got the best one when it comes to as far as rapping or whatever. Drake got the this might be Kendrick and Drake. However,
I'm giving.
Rose directness make me like his more than everybody's.
I mean,
The
yeah.
fact that he did his directness,
very
you're
direct.
not guessing who he's talking about.
I mean, well, you know you're not guessing because he got to address. It's a rebuttal, so it's no question. There wasn't even no confusion because he has the answer for what Drake just.
but
did
the
to
shot
him.
at him was not from Drake. Wasn't direct enough.
Oh yes, it was. Did
What
you not hear
what
he
was the
said?
direct part other than you 50?
He
That could
said-
go
he
for a lot
said-
of rappers.
He said I might take your latest girl and cuff her
Like
I'm Ricky. That's where it started.
Hold on. So what does that mean? Oh, cuffer.
Cuff her
Oh,
like a
I'm slow. Cuffer like Ricky
Yeah.
Officer.
Now Ross addresses that line
Oh,
later.
Drake got another point.
Ross, so listen, that's why it ain't subliminal. He talking to these niggas directly. Like I'm telling you. And then he said after that, he said, I don't know why you jumping in, you turning 50, right? You gave him that line. And then he was like, don't worry about me, you need to really worry about what's going on with you. And he didn't say the word there, but the ad-lib said puff. No, the ad-lib said puff.
Because you know he in some of them documents with the
He
Diddy
in some
shit
of them
going on
documents
right
with
now.
Diddy shit.
Rick
going
Ross
on.
is?
Yeah, so Drake threw
Oh,
that
my
line in
phone.
there.
It's too much.
So there you go, that's another one.
It's a new development.
And then after that, he said, niggas out here got me acting like I'm 50. You know, Ross and 50 got the
Yeah,
beef.
yeah,
And then he followed that, niggas got me acting like I'm rapping like I'm living. Like, he just kept going. And so that was Ross' part. Ross had to address that.
He had to address that, bro.
And Ross addressed it
like a
at
motherfucker.
the time it take to make a couple noodles.
Called him white boy. Yeah.
Kept calling him white
Called him
boy.
white boy.
He
Said
was
he got a
mad,
nose
though.
job.
That's why he was mad. It touched the nerve.
It touched the nerve
It
in him,
touched the
bro.
nerve because he low key trying to take it to some street shit, like the way he challenging them, like if it's gangster, check me when you see me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Right.
he's saying. Like, come on, Ross, let's not get let's just
Keep it rap, man.
Keep it with the bars.
All right,
Ross.
now, Ross, you got to stop that.
Keep it with the bars.
We're going to keep it
We
bars.
don't want nobody trying
But,
But
to.
to
but
be
see,
honest with you, though, I'm going to be
ain't
honest
that
with
what you do though? If you feel like you get what's going on, G? If you feel like
Yeah,
yes,
look
sir.
good, bro.
If you feel like you losing, you know what I'm saying? Well, not you, but when you
feel like you
seen
losing.
you seen a lot of guys like when they feel like they losing, what they do, they hit them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They feel like, you know what I'm saying? You getting chunked off, y'all having a roasting session.
So you feel like that's how
Yeah, that's kind of like that.
That's how Rick Ross felt.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's like what his response was. But it was like,
it was more
like
fighty than the other ones. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It was like, nigga, you really got a problem. But it's like, whoa.
Yeah, like he was showing strength.
He tired of that officer angle,
that
bro.
street shit.
He was showing strength.
He tired of the officer angle, or he trying to do that because Drake light skinned. I'm gonna tell you something about Drake right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you something about Drake. What I know. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know Rick Ross got some money. He got this, but Drake got the kind of money now, Ricky.
He ain't got Rick Ross money, bro.
Them niggas gonna have you, huh?
I don't think Drake got Rick Ross money, dog.
Are you crazy?
Rick Ross got Wingstop, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Ross said I got more money than you.
Rick Ross, I like to apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you. Drake forgot about Wingstop. I'm keeping it down. I'm keeping it down.
He got a plane and all that, but
a nigga forgot about Wingstop.
You forgot they shot.
Hold on, he got one Wingstop or Wingstops?
Wingstop.
They shot that pop that video at his crib, right?
No, hold on.
They shot Coming to America too.
And they shot Coming to America
In the comment section, if y'all let me know right now, dude, I might cut this out because
I
then
think
they
he
got a lot of
own
fans that
Wingstop.
be like, Kito, you dumb.
Let me try net worth, even though it ain't all the way accurate.
No, Drake, nigga.
I'm gonna do it.
Drake got the most, boy.
I'm gonna do a little.
Drake got more. I'm gonna tell you, I think Rick Ross owned one Wingstop. I ain't hating. I think he owned one right around the corner.
Rick Ross's house is bigger than his.
Piedmont Park right over there, bro.
Rick Ross's house is bigger than his, for sure. Rick Ross.
Nah, you saw Drake crib, bro.
Rick Ross's house.
So Drake.
Which one?
Listen,
I don't even.
According to this, Drake net worth is $250 million.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Let me
Now pull up Rick Ross.
I don't believe that. If that's Google.
That's the internet. Everything right on the internet.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. You know,
Everything.
this shit ain't, you know, to tell.
But Ross is
But let's just see what the fantasy land say. What fantasy land?
Yeah, let's just see.
But no, Rick Ross do make a lot of business decisions away from it.
Right.
He is
Rick
one
Ross
rapper.
net worth $150 million.
Oh, he 100 million past it. Even with an error, nigga.
Yeah.
Even with an error, nigga. Even with the error, but 100 million difference, bro.
You can't go off of Google.
Come on, but think about Drake though, bro. Think about Drake.
Drake.
Drake said that Rick Ross is performing at proms. He said that's what he said, and it don't sound like he made
You
that
know
up.
what? He gotta have footage of it.
You gotta have that. That's too
If he produced the
specific,
footage,
bro.
That's like putting Prodigy on the jumbo screen, like when Jay-Z did that.
Oh, that's
if he can
messed up.
produce the prom footage,
Yeah.
Ross, that's gonna be a big.
For real.
But he that petty to do it, bro.
Or Sweet 16.
He that petty to do it.
Oh, I got something else.
But I would.
Something
Ain't
else
no
you
wrong
ain't
with
said.
that though. I think if you paying my fee, that's easier for me.
You know who reached out to Drake?
Who?
Uma Thurman. She offered him his Kill Bill outfit.
Yeah, cause
you remember the one I think it was the second Kill Bill or was it the first one? She fought the was it the Yakuza?
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't think.
I think it was called that, but it was a whole room full
a whole
of
room full of niggas.
For real?
Remember
Yeah.
Kill Bill?
Since it's him to his 21 niggas?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying?
That's what he's saying. So Uma Thurman, the actress,
Was like-
tagged him and was like showing
Wow,
the real suit for the
that's
movie.
crazy.
It was like, does this fit?
He might have won with
And
that.
he responded was like, yes, the pen is the Hatari Hanzo or whatever the fuck the name of the sword was that she had.
Yeah.
He responded with the
That was
pen.
deep.
For real?
That was deep.
What if this? Now, I'm just saying, this type of motherfucker I am. Now, stop me if I'm wrong. Y'all don't think when a certain people reach a certain level, and it's only so few of you guys, maybe, just maybe, you was at a party, a house, and said, bro, we need to shake up the goddamn music industry.
I think a part of that too. I feel like a piece of me feels like that too. But I don't feel like it was that genuine. I feel like that conversation that you talking about was had a while ago. Like we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna have to like not be friends and like go at each other.
Nah,
to kinda
it's
kick
just
shit
what if they
back
just
up.
did it right now? Because it ain't really that personal.
Man, it kind of is.
What's
ain't that
really
personal?
what's really that personal that was said that ain't already been said? Now let's just say what new information is out.
The
Drake's
stuff they-
nose job. His nose job.
But Drake probably didn't get a nose job.
He probably did.
I'm gonna go on a limb. So imagine if I said this, you got a nose job and you didn't. How hard do that hurt?
It don't hurt at all.
but you concerned with what the public's saying
right.
because it's your image you're trying to tear down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This is about images. It ain't about bars. They trying to
And
tell
then he
each other.
also,
No.
and then Ross also said that Drake did some lame shit by sending French Montana.
Yeah, he
cease and
sent a
desist order.
cease and
For
desist. to
What was
French
that for?
Montana.
That's none of this is bad. I came up in the hit 'em up era.
Yeah.
I
We
came
all
up
did,
with the
you
no
know what I'm saying?
Vaseline. No Vaseline.
Now, like the
hit 'em
young,
up.
like the young Dolph diss to Yo Gotti, that 100, what was that, 100
100
shots?
shots.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about.
Yeah, that type of shit.
But
You talking
niggas,
about
but,
Jeezy and Gucci.
That type
but
of
see,
shit. Yes.
the
You don't want it to get that.
The
Kito,
one,
people
yeah,
die.
the people die.
Why you gonna do me like that?
Niggas got
Why
hurt.
would he say it's
You
like I
want this
wanted?
shit-
I didn't
niggas
say I
got hurt,
wanted it,
bro. Niggas
I
got
didn't
hurt
say
in them battles.
I
Yeah,
like
got
these
killed.
battles, but what I'm saying is
People still getting
it
killed.
make one think that okay, what's gonna go up for everybody? Streams,
That's
right? So this beneficial. I'm not saying. In fact, I love it because hip hop is the type of shit where you can tell us that, and we still gonna be in it.
At what
Just
cost,
for the what you call it. Ain't never got to get personal.
At what cost,
It's just to
though?
see. All right.
Yeah.
I give you. Let me ask you.
It's personal.
I want to say you're too young, but I'm gonna say. So, do you remember Jay-Z and Eminem's when he was on Renegade?
Renegade, yeah.
I know the verse. I know the whole song front to
All
back.
right, so boom, you know
I
Renegade.
know Renegade. Nigga, that
So-
was what? Blueprint?
Yeah.
Who don't know Blueprint?
But I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, it was on Blueprint.
They didn't have no beef.
I ain't no politician, but I kick it, man. What?
Wait a
I remember
minute.
Renegade.
So who you
Because
think?
Eminem,
Who you think?
Eminem
What?
styled on that nigga. He styled
Mr.
on
Stop
him.
playing, bro. But we
Eminem
not
styled on him.
finna. The fact that Mr. finna ask this question is bothering me right now.
Like,
He finna ask you the Okay, go ahead, Mr.
go ahead.
No, I'm
I'm
just
not
fucking with you. It's a rhetorical question.
No.
It's
Because
a
you say
rhetorical
Jay-Z,
question.
you think Jay-Z had the best
No,
verse.
I think Eminem did, but I just knew
Your
you
voice,
did.
the way you just
You don't
said it,
like
'cause you
Jay-Z.
kinda went falsetto a
You
little.
don't like Jay-Z, so whoever was on
Why
the
would
song
you
with
say
him,
I don't like Jay-Z?
who had the best verse on Big Pimpin'?
Everybody but Jay-Z.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think like Chad went crazy on
I
that
think he
motherfucker.
did. I
Pimp C
think I
went
like
crazy on
Pimp
that
C
bitch.
shit.
I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna say this about Jay-Z, even though we got a little sidebar, but I'm gonna say this. Jay-Z earned my respect, mainly because of him. Because I wrote off Jay-Z. Being from the South, I like more southern shit. He wasn't more relatable. And people in New York, I like the Method Mans, the motherfuckers like that, bro. I even like old boy better than Jay-Z. Dragon.
Shout out to Dragon.
I like Dragon better, for real.
Dragon snaps.
Because he
This
did
is
to
so
me.
random.
To me, it was
That
so
was
random
definitely
though.
one of the coldest from up top.
To
But
me,
that was just
You
random.
like Silk the Shocker more than Mystical.
Oh no. I ain't like seeing the chocolate
That's
over
the
nobody.
comparison you just gave.
No,
man.
hell no.
The comparison you just
I know what
gave
you're
is-
saying.
is
Yeah,
equal
no,
to that.
That's
No, but I'm just saying at the time, what Jay-Z was, he more of a game spitter than an actual rapper like a Nas to me. Jay-Z is somebody who says slick shit.
Yeah, he do.
He's a slick shit sayer.
do.
So ain't no difference between Jay-Z and Birdman.
Jay-Z's punchlines go
Whoa.
deep. Though.
God.
Hold on, wait. You say ain't no difference
I'm
between Jay-Z and
standing-
Birdman? That's fucked up.
He's standing
No,
up in
bro,
it.
I'm standing on
Yo,
that.
you gotta stop.
They
that.
both game spitters.
Have you not heard the song with Jay-Z and Big going back and forth? Brooklyn's Finest? Like,
Man.
yo, you stop it, Kito.
Bruh.
You need to hear Reasonable Doubt.
You heard
He beats like a
22
big old
Tools?
mob that I play with the dick in
He
the
ain't
truck.
heard Reasonable
That's
Doubt.
probably the hardest
You
thing.
ain't listen,
he got.
hold on, you
He
ain't
ain't
listen to
heard
Reasonable
Reasonable
Doubt,
Doubt.
so you ain't heard 22 Tools.
No, he ain't heard Reasonable Doubt. No, he hasn't. That's my whole point. Like, you got to start there. Once you listen to Reasonable Doubt without the bias,
He always tell me to listen to it. I keep going back. This me. Every time he tell me this me listening.
I'm
And
gonna
you
tell
know
you
what
something.
happened? I be forget I'm listening, bro.
I'ma tell you something.
Jay-Z ain't made for people with ADHD, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro, about Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt was the album that made me fall in love with hip hop.
Oh wow, he going deeper than you.
That's when I first heard Reasonable Doubt. I was a kid, bro. I was young, and this is around the time where I was still confused about hip hop. Like, I'm seeing Rap City, I'm like, man, this shit look crazy as fuck. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because of like,
You
Shelter.
never heard All Eyes on Me?
Not Reasonable Doubt was where it started.
So you did. I'm saying you heard
I
Reasonable
heard
Doubt
rap
before
music.
All Eyes
I
on
heard
Me.
rap music and all that, but Reasonable Doubt was where it started. After Reasonable Doubt, it was Equipment. Equipment is what made me want to make music.
Yeah.
But those two
I can
albums,
see that too.
Those two albums were my introduction into hip hop.
great
Yeah.
albums.
You know what I'm saying?
Too
Reasonable
good.
Doubt.
I can't. I don't do Jay-Z. But no, but
Reasonable Doubt was what
He
Reasonable
just
Doubt was
make
what,
me buy
was
into
what,
it. So
what made me open the door to hip hop.
Yeah.
And then the first thing after that was Equipment. I was like, oh shit, my mind was blown.
Mm-hmm.
But Reasonable Doubt, you gotta listen to it, man.
now
I
listen
mean,
to
he
it.
got to listen to it
He-
the right
that's-
way.
he-
like,
that's still-
The
he's still
fact that I
talking that
gotta
rich nigga
listen to
shit.
something the right way,
He's
I'm gonna
still-
tell you somebody who rap better than Jay-Z. Jody Breeze.
I'll be back.
Y'all gonna do me like this. Y'all gonna do me like this, bro. For real, bro. Jody Breeze better than
And
Jay-Z,
see,
man.
it ain't fair because I fuck with Jody Breeze too much. You can't keep doing shit like that. You can't.
That's
do
just
that,
how I
man.
feel.
Cut it out. Bro.
Like if you ask me something about them boys in the hood got everything for profit.
Okay, but then you gotta compare the catalog. You can't do that. Like you can't
Just
do
because
that.
Jay-Z rap more times don't make me better
Rap
than
more times.
It ain't even, and I be joking some, but some be serious. Jay-Z just not my, like, I'm gonna tell you what I listen to, bro. And you know how I view music. I play football, man. So what's gonna get me ready to go proverbially kill the other team football wise is something, man. I say this every time.
What about when you want?
I couldn't listen to Jay-Z to get me there, bro.
What about when you want to get put onto some game about how they do it in another part of the town or country you ain't from? Aren't you interested in to see? I know you was interested in how they do it in LA, how they do it in Chicago,
Yeah.
To know how other cultures street shit relate to your shit you got going on. All Jay-Z shit is like Pine Bluff in Brooklyn. That's it. It's the same parallels. It's just you gotta hear it and see it from that
I know what you
standpoint.
mean. Now I can say the older I get, you know what I mean. I start appreciating Jay-Z more, and some of the stuff. Now Jay-Z got some stuff where he snapped on. Like I'm more of a melodic flow type. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Twister more. Like
Let me tell you the biggest thing about that Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt album, because everything, the majority of the shit that he said in that album is what he said he was gonna do, and he's there now. So he was saying all of that shit, and he was telling you how he was finna do.
he was lying and the lies came true.
He just no, he was telling you this is what he's going to be. Like
he didn't say that.
I'm that now. He said, "Yo, I'm hustling. I'm about." He was just telling you, "I'm doing this," and we watched it. We've seen the whole maturation process from him. And
Would he be there without Beyonce?
With Alex?
So did he?
He was already there before Beyonce. He was
No,
there.
he was not there
Beyonce,
before.
when they met each other, Beyonce,
playing.
when they met each other,
He was worth $50 million, man.
Jay-Z was more
And
popular.
that's Google 50. That ain't the real 50 in the bank, nigga. Now Bleak did say it. Now Bleak, I'm fucking with.
I just having this.
Okay, sometime I be fucking with
Then we
Jay-Z.
talking about the
Only with him, bro. He
billionaires.
be
Was that
making
you
me
I
do
talking
this,
about
Jay-Z.
billionaires? Jay-Z is on the list, not Beyonce.
Cause he the man, nigga.
Oh, that's
So Jay-Z man gonna go get that money. Hey, let me get that check, son. Let me get that check, say. And he don't even say the B. Let me get that check, say. Yeah, hey, say. Yeah, let me get that check, say. Hey, but check this out. But for real though, this one thing I can say about Jay-Z, and I gotta respect him for real, for real. Bleak said that nigga had money way before music. So the shit he was rapping about, he really did have.
Said still spending money.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though. And you gotta respect that nigga through all the beef, whatever. Jay-Z came out as a businessman.
You just didn't like.
You know what I'm
Jay-Z
saying?
Because Pac came out and said,
Yes,
Jay-Z.
that was the first reason. He's absolutely correct. I was a follower. Tupac made me a follower at that point. It's the only time I've ever been a follower in my life, nigga, is with Pac. Everybody Pac said. I remember being, nigga, whoever Pac said don't like, I was outside at a tobacco outlet. I remember exactly when the shit came out, bro.
Right.
My partner said, hey, bro, we got to listen to it before we pull out. We had just got the swishers to roll up. We got Philly blunts. You know how old it was? We rolling up in the big Philly blunts.
New York
That nigga
shit.
said
We
tobacco.
roll, yeah, I'm a New York nigga at heart,
You
guys.
got a New York hat on, bro. You gotta stop.
But said cuz. I'm a New
Cuz.
York nigga at heart, cuz.
No, I'm faking the motherfucker. So, I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking this shit down, bro. And when that nigga said, fuck everybody he said, for one, they was from the East Coast. I didn't mind at all. I was like, fuck them niggas. And I ain't fucking with them niggas. And I never fucked with most of them niggas since, on subconsciously. Not even trying to. So Jay-Z had to rap his ass off to come out of hole. You know who
Never had
came?
a chance.
This would let me know I wasn't a hater, nigga. You know who came out the hole immediately?
Ooh.
Biggie. Nigga, he did a song with Bone.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what Pac said. I got to like this nigga. On the Dangerous. Them don't know who came with us.
But see,
them
hey,
Dangerous.
but see, to the point that we said, Pac never said Biggie can't rap.
Yeah,
said fuck.
never
He was
said-
attacking his
he
character.
Never, he
Yeah.
never
He was trying
once said that he
Trying to
can't
tear down
rap.
his character, his
Yeah,
image.
he did.
That's what these niggas is doing to each other. They can't deny that they all dope.
Right.
They just trying to attack.
Jay-Z
his
ain't no Biggie to me. That's what it is, bro. That's what I've been trying to tell you all these years, bro.
Oh, okay.
Biggie that nigga. Biggie, you know why? Because you still lyrical, but you got a flow to keep an ADHD nigga attention. If I'm listening to Jay-Z on a road trip, nigga, I'm going to start thinking about, man, what I need to eat.
It's documented.
What I need
that,
to eat, bro.
It's documented that Biggie said that Jay-Z's better than him. It's documented.
Man, you say all type of shit when you just have money. Just imagine you get a check. You ain't expect a check. Like you get a nigga just tell you, man, you got 13 bands in your account.
He was just happy.
Zai, man, you really that nigga, bro. Zai, man, that nigga really better than me. It can happen in here. That's not really.
So you think he was hyping him up?
Man, Jay-Z, bro, Nas rap backwards, bro. The bullet went back in the gun, man.
Yeah, that was
Nigga DMX, bro. Like for real, I'm nigga DMX, dog.
They say it's a
Nigga
undocumented
Jadakiss.
battle that they had.
Yeah, it is.
Nigga Jadakiss.
I do feel
Yeah,
like-
behind backstage or whatever.
Yeah, I do
that
feel like
freestyle shit.
Jadakiss, I think Jadakiss during the versus days, Jadakiss kind of solidified his top spot as New York's top MC.
That nigga, boy, look, bro.
This what I do, nigga.
I don't. You talking about in the
with the verse.
Oh yeah.
He's a
as
dick,
an MC. I see
he's
exactly
a
what
dick,
you're
you
saying.
pussy.
No, a
Oh,
real
man.
MC. Bro, I hated Cameron now.
That rhyme is so old.
Bro, I hated Cameron. Cameron, he knew all this shit. Hey, I hated Cameron them, bro. You know why? Doobie booby.
Stop
In
it,
my
bro.
gooey chewy. I hated that shit, boy. Nigga wearing pink furs and shit.
Why you
In the
mad
South,
at
we
his, why you
would.
mad at his fashion?
And the way he talked with it, doobie goobies. Anybody had time for this shit? And then your boy was decent though. I ain't really picking on the podcast with Mace. Mace was alright, but he just rapped. He didn't have enough to me.
Stop it, Mace. No, Mace is that nigga. Mace is that nigga.
With
You
Puffy,
need to
long
go-
as Puffy doing
You
it,
need to go back.
he had some
No,
good
because
shit.
before Mace's Murder Mace, like Mace was on mixtapes.
I gotta hear it.
Mace was, oh yeah, you
Because
do.
all I know is flashy lights and leather
Nah,
jacket.
nah, you need to go to the Clue mixtapes and all the other mixtapes.
I gotta hear that shit.
Yes, you do.
Now, one thing I can say though, no. Hey, let me put some respect on Mace's name. Not because of what you said. It later come out that Mace wrote a lot of that shit that we didn't know he wrote, and he said that Puffy didn't give him the credit. So from writer to writer, oh, that's a bad motherfucker from a writer. Now, as far as them raps you talking about, that's all I see is this and leather suits, man, and rain jackets, rain boots. I just see them Jodeci boots. I don't see no real
wasn't wearing
lyrics.
no Jodeci.
He was wearing
You gotta stop.
with the same jackets Missy Elliott was wearing. and shit.
Yeah, he was not wearing
That's,
Jodeci.
that's what I'm seeing in big glasses, bro. For real, I swear. But Mace was never trash. I'm talking shit, but Mace was never trash. That nigga shine. It was niggas, man. That's why I know I ain't hating on Jay-Z, bro. Because it's New York niggas that I'm like, them niggas would be good anywhere if they was
You
from
say you
anywhere.
ain't voting Mobb Deep neither though.
Them niggas just rap
Mobb
too
Deep was
much.
the hardest nigga.
No, I'm fucking with you. Now Mobb Deep was dope. Now you went play some Mobb Deep for me, and that shit gave me more respect for Mobb Deep.
Yeah, Mobb Deep.
You played it at a barbecue, and I got. You know I ain't never been a hater, bro. You know I ain't no fan of 21 Savage.
You don't fuck with 21?
You're crazy.
21.
Savage is going crazy.
Heard his last project?
Crazy.
Was it American
Y'all
Dream?
ain't gonna make me
whatever?
feel like I'm.
Savage
Bruh,
go crazy.
it's something about his voice structure, man.
Savage go crazy, bro. Like I ain't gonna.
It's just like we selling it. That ain't no real motherfucking lyrical rapping. You niggas selling for this
Oh,
goddamn.
no, bro.
It depends.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know,
I
because
don't know.
I
but
know
this
what you're
last project,
saying.
this last project he put out was really
Yeah,
deep.
this last
See,
project.
and you gonna say this, and I'm gonna go listen to this shit, and I'm gonna expect some lyrical murder
Nah,
and shit.
you don't wanna
And it
try
ain't
to
gonna.
Shoot the pescatarian because he eat up all the beef.
That's been said before.
No, it ain't. Who
Yes, it
said it?
Who said it?
Yes, it
On
is.
record, who said it?
And Presbyterians don't even eat beef. Do they eat fish?
Yes, we
That's
know
what
that.
he
We know
said.
that.
My shooter pescatarian, but he eat up all the beef.
That's the
Why
whole
he
point.
had to be Presbyterian? That don't even make sense.
That's
He
why he
just
put
made
the
this
butt
nigga
in there.
Presbyterian for
I don't
nothing.
even know that's a line. I don't know that's a line.
No,
I
don't be trying to know that's what he
you can
said.
say something, my
Today,
shooter
that's what he
pescatarian-
said,
My
though.
shooter pescatarian. I think that is a line. My shooter pescatarian, but he eat up all the beef. Pescatarians don't eat beef. Don't eat. They eat fish.
That's what I'm saying.
But his shooter still gonna handle the beef for him. That's pretty much what he's saying.
But if you think about
21
either
Savage
one,
went
he's
crazy on
snitching
that
because it
new
got to be
project.
it's so specific. It got to be a real thing. He's snitching on a real Presbyterian nigga that's shooting niggas, or what I said, Presbyterian, Presbyterian.
Presbyterian.
Nigga
What-
just call it Presbyterian.
So whatever you talking about, look, nigga, that shit hard. Nigga.
Savage.
That
go-
album
Savage,
is
that project
hard.
go hard. It do.
I can't
I-
believe you, Mister.
I'm trying to tell
Mister,
you,
you are a lyrical. I met
I
you
am.
I
on
yeah,
lyrics,
I
bro.
listen to it.
You done can
I am, bro. But when I heard this, when I'm telling you, when I heard this
Who was
shit,
better, Jeezy or T.I.? Just let me know where this conversation is.
you can't do that.
You can't do that one.
Oh my God!
You can't.
Y'all think that Jeezy lyrics were anywhere close to T.I.'s?
That's not the thing. That's not the criteria. The criteria for me, like my nigga J-Raw always say is, and it goes there. I gotta believe you. The more I believe you,
Believability.
yeah, you know what I'm
That
saying. The
matters.
more I feel it. So
Believability.
You got a
Sonic,
trap nigga and a dope boy. Like
I believe both of them. So sonically
like a
though is where it goes. because there's something about them beats that Jeezy had that just felt it just felt away. It just made you feel away. Like
See,
I can't describe it. And you know what it is for me? I think it's what I was doing
Georgia
at the
Power
time
won't give a nigga
when I
life
heard this
free.
shit.
Yeah, man, it don't take long to come up with that shit.
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about
We're
talking about how this shit make you feel when it come on, nigga. Like
I feel like a hater. I'm gonna be
Listen,
honest with
man.
you, but I'm saying opposed to what Jeezy
okay, let me
was
just keep it simple. I don't think Jeezy can out rap T.I. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. I mean, okay, I just
That's
said that.
what I'm saying.
But you asking me who I like better.
I didn't say that.
I can't pick.
Maybe I did.
I can't.
That ain't what I meant.
Because I think both of them play an equal
You
role
can't,
in my
No,
music.
I'm talking about rapping. Like if we had the contest on who rap better, that's what I really.
Only because of diversity.
Why are you thinking, Zai? Zai, what are you thinking about?
Only because of diversity.
Because Zai ain't so. Look,
I done seen Tip flip it so many ways. I done seen his rhyme patterns with
Tip is more of a commercial artist than Jeezy is.
and maybe that's what it is. Maybe, and you know what? I'm glad y'all said that. And preference is key to everything. I think I like more commercial shit. Kind of me going with 21 Savage. To me, his voice, like, I don't want to sound like this. 21 Savage probably wouldn't even been a rapper when I was coming up. Like when we talking about rapping.
Like 21 Savage is kind of like the way he present. It's like nothing but a modern day Too Short. Like, because Too Short was that the whole way. Like the whole career is you get this.
Yeah, no.
21 is the same thing. It's just
That's a good way to put it.
21
I didn't think
Savage-
about it like that.
Hey, that nigga be rapping his ass off.
But
I don't know about rapping his ass off.
rapping his
Maybe a
ass
bit
off.
far.
Rapping, yo.
He
It might be a
rapping
bit of a
his
stretch,
ass off, bro.
You ever heard Red Rum, yo?
I did.
Savage be rapping his ass off.
Oh
Bro.
no, man.
You ain't heard him. You ain't heard him on the Burna
How
Boy
can
remix.
you listen to?
He went crazy on that. The the shit that he got the good he got with Usher and Summer Walker. The nigga he not laying no
I
whack
saw him
verses,
have some
bro.
moments. It's just
He
I
not
think
laying
it's-
no whack
I think
verses,
it's more
dog.
his voice structure to me.
Just, wouldn't say that. Say you're not attracted to his voice
not
because that
attracted.
plays a major role in how you feel about an artist. There's a lot of artists that I don't like because I don't like their voice.
Yeah.
Their voice is annoying to me, so
Yeah.
I don't too much care for their music.
Exactly, and I think
You
that's
know
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
That's where I would probably lean towards Jeezy more than T.I. I like Jeezy's approach better. When on his songs, I just like the approach better a little bit. But he's not better than T.I. to me rapping, like at all.
I know what you mean. If we're gonna judge it on that alone.
It's just the zone I'll be in and the vibe I'm going for, I'll probably be more in the Jeezy mode than T.I. mode. Because T.I. finna take me there. But if I'm just that day grilling, you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm in the car, 75, 85, night, you know,
Yeah.
when Jeezy, like,
he got
finna make me go listen to some Jeezy.
I'll ride
Really,
the
you really
same
finna make me go
highway
listen
during
to
the
some
day,
Jeezy.
Going to get the money, listen to some Tip.
exactly.
But to end my night off,
When I got the bag,
when I got the bag,
and I'm feeling like the nigga,
Why?
I'm feeling like that
Somebody
nigga.
said,
Yo, I'm feeling like
for sure.
Y'all may have figured it out though. I ain't even
But he
lie.
said last time I checked, I was the
Man on these streets.
nigga.
Y'all
They
niggas-
call me residue.
Got diarrhea flow. I shit on
After all this shit, I feel so left out of 5, y'all. I feel so left out. I'm on the island.
What?
I'm on the island. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I like him too now. I like him too now.
You like it too? I'm telling you, bro.
3.
If you was to put together somebody from overseas came over here, was like, yo, I need the 5 best albums from Atlanta.
Ooh, I already know one of them.
Quemini.
No. Goody Mob Soul Food.
Soul Food gotta be. Definitely
What
Soul
else?
I'm gonna start there.
Food. Thug Motivation. I know you're gonna say that.
You definitely got to put that in there.
Hey y'all. What song is Hey y'all? Stank on? What's it?
That was Stank On.
Stank on.
But
That wasn't. If you're gonna do Outkast, you gotta do either you either gotta do Southern Playalistic.
you equipment
Southern
out on
Playlist.
that.
No,
You
no.
equipment out.
ATL.
I'll probably put ATL in.
It might. I'm
Which
even
Southern
though Equipment
Playalistic?
was my
The
one with
favorite,
Elevated.
I might do. Yeah.
Elevators. Ooh.
That
yeah,
was
you
Equipment.
right.
That was.
That was
They might
ATL.
got 2 on there, bro.
gotta-
If you being fair,
No,
Outkast
you
might got
can't
2.
No, you can't.
You can't
gotta
double it
pick
up.
one
Why?
out.
That ain't fair to them. But I get you.
I'm just saying.
I get you.
One gotta be better than the other one. Out of
Greatest
the-
hits.
I got you.
We'll pick the greatest hits album, Outkast. We'll put the greatest hits.
If it gotta be one, I'm rolling with ATL.
Yeah, because I mean, it's called ATLians. You gotta have that one.
And it's hard.
I'm serious on that.
Luda don't
No,
qualify.
trap music.
Which was the album that made you, when T.I. was dropping, when you was like, man, T.I. problem, bro?
Urban Legend.
Trap music for me.
No, which
It
one?
was trap music said it for me, but when
No, which one when you came by the house when he was dropping all them songs? I think was Sia singing on one too, or Rihanna or somebody was singing on one of them.
that was
Live Your
that's
Life.
the King album, man.
No, but there was the one when you came by the crib and you was like, T.I. is a problem, man. And he looked worried. No, but he looked worried as an MC. Because he was like, damn, I gotta work. Like, it made you come by. I swear to God. You know what I'm
It
saying?
had to be Urban. No, it had to be the King album.
What?
Because that was around 06.
That was when he got out for the. I think this when he got out the second time or something like that, right?
No, when he got out. When he got out. It is when he got out.
The first
When he
time.
got out. It was
No,
well
when he got out the
past
first
06.
time was Urban Legend.
It had to be like
He got
2000.
out again for the guns.
It had to be
He
like
got out for the guns,
2013,
that was
2014.
Oh, so was
2014.
that T.I. versus Tip?
I ain't too much care for that one.
I don't. It couldn't have been
I ain't
that.
too much care for that.
It was
he's
like
saying-
2013, 2014-ish type time.
It must have been a song, man. I don't know if it
No,
was an
nigga.
album.
Because he was coming with singles back to back. It was a lot of singles.
That's when he
That
got
was
out
coming.
of jail.
He got out of jail.
That's when he had got out
of jail.
because
Was it
that's
Paper
when
Trail?
Ain't I. That was Ain't I. No,
wasn't Paper
that was
Trail?
Ain't
Ain't I and all
I.
that type
That's
of
when he
shit
got
might
back
have
out of
been out. Might have
jail.
been out.
So it had to be either T.I. versus T.I.
I just remember it was well past 06. But you was like, man, you was like, dog, T.I. problem right now.
I mean, I don't.
And Mr. came in rubbing his head. I swear, bro. He came in rubbing his head and said, man, T.I. problem right now.
T.I. is the problem, bro. Like he is not no.
rapping for the hell of it. That I'm ill. Who called me about I'm ill the other day? That nigga.
Justin Timberlake shit was on there too, bro.
I think that's Paper Trail, bro.
It was
might be
that
Paper
one.
Trail.
It was that one, bro.
That
Dead and gone.
Yeah, Danny
Dead
go.
and
That's
gone.
Paper Trail.
Oh. Everybody was saying that's when he joined Illuminati. It was like, what you mean the dead me, or the old me dead and gone, you know? You know how they do it, bro. You can't get these people nothing, bro.
Can't give them nothing,
You
dog.
can't give them nothing. Or you got to give it to them. Fuck it. You know, you got to give them what they want. You're going to go anyway.
Oh, that's the 56 bars intro. Yes. That's
Yeah.
The one. That's the one when I heard.
Paper Trail.
Yes, this Paper Trail. On Top of the World joint with B.O.B. and Ludacris. Live Your Life with Rihanna.
Yeah, that's the one.
Whatever you like.
It was hits on that motherfucker, boy. It was hits on that
What's
motherfucker.
up? What's happening?
Yeah.
The Shawty Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. King.
Swagger like us.
Oh yeah. Now that's the bro.
Paper Trail was hard.
That's the hardest one he got. He ain't got no album harder than that, bro.
But that ain't the one you put in there.
That
If you
ain't the
put a
one you put in
T.I.
the vault.
album in there, if you talking about Atlanta, you
gotta
said
put trap
you
music.
specific.
Yeah, you gotta put.
So
trap
it
music.
got to be either trap music or urban legend.
because trap music is what kind of solidifies
What
trap
album
music.
T.I. got? Nigga, ain't many albums out, period, in Atlanta that was harder than what you just named on that
Paper
project. Yeah. Nigga, what?
Jeezy shit.
See, we get
Thug
historical.
Motivation 101.
Jeezy wasn't better than none of that.
Huh?
Thug Motivation
What
101.
one better than
Sorry,
that?
you guys. I
Thug
apologize.
Motivation 101.
I come in peace.
You take it back.
I take it back. No.
I'm gonna show you something.
I don't like Jeezy more than T.I. when it comes to it. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. So when I went to Patchwork, same place Jeezy was in there recording. So Jeezy in there recording. He had just started, man. He had just started rapping. I feel old. But look, Jeezy in there. I'm gonna say he just started rapping. He just blew up. Started to blow up. And the niggas at the front desk. I'm waiting on Jeezy and them to finish rapping so I can rap. Jeezy I never heard of him, but I know who T.I. is. And they was like, bruh, Jeezy better than T.I., bro. That's what they was saying up there. And I'm like, damn, who is this nigga Jeezy? I never heard of him. And I'm like, damn, he better than T.I.? I'm like, shit, let me hear him. And they let me hear him, and I was hearing that slow ass shit. And this is what I was like. I said, man, that nigga ain't nowhere. I said, man, that nigga Jeezy nigga ain't nowhere. And they was like, shh. Them niggas in there, them BMF niggas in there. I ain't know nothing about BMF.
Yeah.
I just knew them niggas had a billboard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't give a
World
fuck who
is
in
Tell you all you need to know right
No,
there.
I didn't give a damn, man. I'm from Arkansas, and I played football. So in my mind, I whoop any nigga solo.
Right.
And if I'm telling how I feel, that nigga don't rap better than him. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, bro, they was like, bro, bring it down.
You terrific.
But I'm like, but he don't to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I ain't letting it go, but I'm just letting y'all know that.
Right.
How can you even say this sound better than this? Because just because somebody a game spitter is what you call it, he rap more towards the game spitter than somebody gonna come that can switch it up and rap with Eminem them for real. Like, I'll give you an example. If I can put on a beat to lose you, you're not really that much of a rapper to me. So if I can't see
I can see both of y'all rapping on most beats that I throw at y'all. Y'all are real rappers to me. You can throw on a beat Jeezy lost. Certain beats ain't made for Jeezy, he just lost. To me, that mean it's like that gimmick is up to me past that. A real artist, you can't lose them on too many beats.
But that is the difference though, because T.I. kind of came into the game as wanting to be a rapper. Jeezy was more so like Jeezy was a
Like
hustler.
Jay-Z.
Like a real
Jeezy
dope
sound
nigga.
like a
Down
nigga.
south like Jay-Z.
Y'all said it best. Jeezy sound like he had already made the money and them niggas celebrating the win at the end. So he don't even give a damn about none of that shit.
Yeah, no.
They already in VIP. They already got what rappers rapping about or trying to get to when you coming up with BMF as the stamp. So I want to hear maybe, you know what I need to hear? I might need to hear the Jeezy before BMF came along.
No.
There was no Jeezy before BMF
There
came
was a
along.
little J.
It was though.
There was a little J. It wasn't G.
Remember
rapping.
what you call it? According to Blue Da Vinci, it was.
Yeah, it was a little
Because
J.
Blue Da Vinci brought him around them niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
So he was rapping before BMF.
He wasn't what he was.
He didn't have that money like that. I want to hear them hungry raps.
No, let me be clear. To me, in my opinion, Jeezy ain't Jeezy without the BMF affiliation and the movement that came with it.
Nah.
Like the
You gotta
reason
tie
why-
it in. I see
The
what you're
reason why Jeezy, yeah, you can't. They together.
They together.
Because Jeezy's music was a soundtrack
Behind
to
them.
what these niggas
Was doing, for real.
like
For real.
everywhere they showed up, you would hear Jeezy.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's,
Like for real.
that's a fact. This is fact.
It's like Jeezy was.
You can't
part
say
of
one without the
BMF.
other. That is, and what's so bad about it? Jeezy can never deny it. It's like Atlanta, well, especially Atlanta people know. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And this is the last I'm gonna say because we're gonna wrap this up. But I'm gonna say this about BMF niggas. If anybody ever wanted to know how BMF niggas was doing it, I tell you this right here. I never been around Meech. I've been around all the runners, and the runners had Maybachs. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's tell you everything. I've never been around Big Meech a day in my life. I was around. When I say runners, I'm talking little petty looking niggas. Like I'm talking about
The niggas
yo,
still wearing the t-shirt.
the ones who got on t-shirts like messed up braids, look like old Meek Mill. Look
They had money.
nigga. Before Meek Mill got it, you know when he was rapping his ass off in front of that camera. Niggas look like that, bro. Them niggas had Maybachs, and it's like 3 or 4, and they shits, bro. Like that let you know. I ain't never saw no shit like that ever from runners. Like this is runner.
I went to school.
Standpoint.
I had a chance to be around them niggas a few times, and the stuff I seen, I ain't never seen ever in my life. I've been around Meech a couple times with the Brat, because you know they fuck with each other hard,
Yeah.
and it was just shit I'd never seen before in my life. I'd never seen somebody.
Was you ever with him in the strip club?
I was with him. Yes, in the strip club. It was at.
Did you think about picking up any of that money?
No, not a chance. Like, none of it. You couldn't even-
When my bills always do. In my mind,
Listen.
boy, it'd be nice if somebody.
Ain't no way, bro. Like, listen, you couldn't even see the floor. Like, I literally,
I got
literally
some of
was
that.
walking on money.
You ain't gonna see me getting it.
I was literally walking on money, bro. They was passing around like Christmas-sized tote bags of bricks of like money passing out to that whole crew. Like, I was like, what the fuck? And it was nothing but when they say they're making it rain, I lived. Yes, yo, like to really actually see it, like nothing but like confetti falling all night.
Ain't no way in here.
Money.
Broke as I was when I started
You know what
rapping in
I'm saying?
Atlanta.
Like-
When I made it to Atlanta, I came here with $100 of oil change and a dream. If Big Meech and them would have been in the club making it rain like that, it's no way I wouldn't at least been waiting on my brick and I was taking it with me. I wouldn't have threw a motherfucking thing. That's for one. If my brick wouldn't have never came, I would have found a way to accumulate some of these bills without and save face, because you don't want to be the nigga getting money out the floor. I can never be that nigga. I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch nigga. But I would have got some
I
of that
wonder
money.
how you was gonna get that money off the floor.
Somehow every time they do it, I just keep like, whoa, man. Damn. Boy, they floors uneven in that bit. Nigga, I would have been like, bruh, I'm fucked up. I'd have been like drunk or
Put it
something.
like
Like
that.
tossed your ass out that
Nigga, bro, it was times when we was like at the beginning of our career, when we was doing shit, I was at I couldn't go to what you call it. I was praying that we didn't have to go to the after party, niggas. I ain't have enough gas.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? When you first
Yeah.
in this bitch, I'm like, Lord, please let this be the only party. And then first thing
Remember we
pressing.
did that all white party.
After
with,
party, baby. Like nigga I ain't got enough gas.
Remember we did that all white party with Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah.
Crazy,
Hey, where you at, man?
man. But
All right. Come on, we wrapping up a podcast.
that was something to see, boy.
All right, bet. So boom. So with that being said,
We got all off track.
this is the wrap of this episode. We done talked about all type of shit. That's hip hop heads. That's niggas who eat, breathe this shit. These are two real rappers. I'm a real rapper. However, lately Mr. may call me a singer. That's his opinion.
You're a
Been a
writer.
singer.
You're a writer. Always have been.
I'm ain't respectful today.
You a
Don't
R&B
be call me
pop nigga.
singing ass nigga right here. That's what he say when
You
he
do
pull up.
sing.
R&B.
Nah, but you don't say it disrespectful. You just trying to save face. You putting the light skin. You putting the light skin nigga move right now, bro. This light skin
Hey, man,
nigga
I mean
shit.
it. No cold.
So check this. No cold. Oh wow.
That's the new thing. No,
That's
cold?
the new thing.
No,
No,
cold, Jermaine.
When you stand on business, I said what I said. No
No
cold,
Jermaine.
nigga.
Damn,
Hell,
son.
bro, that's
Hey, so be sure to check out Zzounds if you haven't. Link down below. Be sure to get your music equipment. If you're thinking about podcasts, everybody and their mama got a podcast. You might want podcast for your family, nigga. Everybody podcast. Every family need one. But check it out, Zzounds. We about this thing. Be sure
Hold on,
to
hold on.
follow I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on. Let me say this though. Let's be clear for the audience to know
What?
as far as who I'm going for in this battle.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much this is how, because this is kind of confusing now. So I'm gonna say this: when it comes to Kendrick and Drake, I'm Team K. Dot, but I love a good battle. But when it comes to Drake versus everybody else that's trying to jump in, I'm rooting for Drake. Smash them niggas, Drizzy.
K Dot. I want K Dot to win. But I'm also low key pulling for Rick Ross because he's so old. He got for the old niggas around the world, bro. This for our era,
You
bro.
represent for my era.
Yeah, our era, bro. It's like,
yeah.
think about it. If Rick Ross die, it's like a part of us. Cause they gonna be like, man, old nigga, no, he shouldn't have been in that battle. Therefore, we can't get in no future battles.
Yeah, I gonna take it that far. The rest.
Melly Mel, bro. It's gonna be a Melly Mel. We can be our version. We can be Melly Mills.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dot. That's where I'm at with it.
Kung Fu Kenny.
I should have known he was gonna say that.
Drake, you know what I'm saying? You doing your motherfucking thing,
For
bro.
real.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm
real.
not taking nothing away, but if I gotta put my money on, you know what I'm saying? Who I'm betting on Dot.
I give Drizzy the edge right now. Going into the
Definitely
to
got
the
the
next. I
edge.
give Drizzy the edge right now.
He
got
definitely
the,
hit him with a
he got the
stick.
Drizzy
edge
definitely got the
You know
edge
what
right
I'm
now.
saying?
He got the
After
edge
what
right
you let me hear all the way to the end, and then the nigga kept rapping, he wasn't done.
Yeah.
Like 3 not done's ago, I was like, okay, he kept going.
He kept going.
He kept
You know what
going,
I'm saying?
and it's more. And his is kind of personal.
Just waiting for Doc
Now that you done
response.
filled in the blanks for me, I'm not tapped in enough. I feel so blunt right. Damn, shouts out to the blunts. I forgot you can't say all type of shit now. Never mind. Where can they follow you at, bro?
You can follow your boy Zai on Instagram at Zai Been Getting It. That's ZIBEENGETNIT.
What's the name of the latest song you just dropped?
The
The latest one, or whatever the latest
The
one.
last song I just dropped, well, the last project I dropped is called On Go. It's on iTunes. It's been out for a while, but I'm working on. I got a new one on the way. He'll let you know when it's coming.
MR.
You can find me on all things at my name, Mr. at MYNAMEMISTER on IG, on X, Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. I'm out there. And checking me out, Inside Looking In, Hip Hop Memoir, personal journey, talking about my
Campaign
details
On Go.
in it.
Nigga,
You know what I'm
bomb.
saying? Get that on Amazon. You know what I mean? Appreciate you.
And lately, y'all know me. I'm low key stripping online in Dubai.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate you having us on the podcast, bro.
My dog, for sure, baby. We gotta do this again. We gotta do this
Sir.
again, man.
Be careful with that stripping shit in Dubai.
We're about. I'll be about it. Thunderstorm. That's what they call me.
Take me down. Baby, look, we're flying like some millionaire. Just name a place, we can take it there. Shots got us moving like some